Oh, maybe I did. I did write it out yesterday. Let me see.
Dude, you're live. Are you going to say something?
All right. I guess we're live. I don't know. Hell, nobody told me we're going. Here we go. Let's start the show, man. I've got good news. Here's the deal. On today's show, this is what's going to happen. Chargers got good news. Marion Hampton, he is back. How much will the Chargers use him? We're going to talk about that during the show. Also, we talk about the Chargers having a bye week. The Raiders, the worst team maybe in the history of the NFL, they come to town. It's a good time to put an ass kicking on them. And at the same time, we take a look at the rest of the NFL as we get ready for Thanksgiving week. It all starts right now on the Bolt Crew podcast.
Hey, yeah, hey, it's the Bolt Crew, and we always win it. Hey, go against us, I don't recommend it. Hey, it's the Bolt Crew, best up in the business. It's the Bolt Crew, repping for the city. Macking on and off the field like Khalil. They hate on us cause we keep it too real. I'm talking smack like Phil Rivers in the field. Oh, you mad again cause we kept it real? Why you mad? Hey, I'm talking smack, I feel like Uncle Dave. Hey, I bring the pain, I feel like Derwin James. I could run and gun, I feel like Herbo down the lane. I feel like LT the way I'm stiff arming these lanes. We just wanna win, we just wanna win, yeah. Ay, we just wanna win, we just wanna win, ay. Putting on for the city, putting on for the city. We just wanna win, we just wanna win, yeah.
Hey everyone, Dave Pele, Josh Pele, Mario Heron, talking Charger football with you. Hopefully you guys having a great week. Hopefully you guys aren't working this week. By the way, I had no idea that we're go time. I completely was on a different screen. Trying to figure out what's going on with Hampton. Need my Hampton updates. All excited. Mario, of course, helping me drop the ball and make me look like a horse's ass on Thanksgiving week. Thanks, Mario. Not thankful for you this holiday season. God dang it, dude. Be a team player.
Just pay
How about
attention.
picking me up a little bit? All right.
Well,
so
I
here's
mean,
the
we said we were ready to go, and I moved Josh from the screen. I moved myself from the screen.
I wasn't even on
That's
the
gonna be a
goddamn
sign.
screen. I wasn't on the screen. I said, hey, can you guys give me an update on Hampton? I can't seem to find an exact quote, how much is going to be used. And I was looking for it. I had no idea. Anyway.
Jim
That's what
Harbaugh
we do.
said, good to get him back on the field and start ramping up. That is the latest that we have, Dave.
That's all I can find, too.
He's ramped up. Sounds
And I'm
sexual.
ramped up.
Yeah.
We're all ramped up. This is where
We're
we
ramped
go.
up.
Yeah.
All right, so here's the deal, man. We're going to talk, of course, the Chargers are getting ready for the Raiders. We all have opinions on that. We love Raider week. At the same time, we'll pick games today. We're going to pick games today because we have 3 big games coming up on Thursday. And then, of course, we'll get to your comments. If you guys have something to say about this Charger team, if you got something to say, which is always the topic everybody hates at Thanksgiving Day table, hey, let's stop what we're doing right now and everybody say what they're thankful for. Nobody likes that question. Nobody ever likes that question, okay? You want to write it right there in the chat what you're thankful for? I'm happy to read them all. I need to be
What are you
entertained.
thankful for, Dave?
Today, not you. Today, honestly, not you. Not a
Okay.
heads up that when the show is going to start.
Okay.
Good God.
Josh,
All right.
I'm thankful for you.
thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. There we go. What
You gonna
would
do
piss off?
You
What
gonna
would
do
piss off family
holiday
more? Sorry, what would piss off family more on Thanksgiving? What do you think of the landscape of this country, or what are your takes on the Chargers offensive line? Which one do you think would get the people going more? I don't know. In my family, it might be the Chargers offensive line. Might piss a few people off. I'm just saying.
Oh, boy. There you go.
What the
There we
hell
go.
just happened?
You're in the
You look
witness
like
protection
Batman.
program. You're in the witness
Dude,
protection program.
What the hell?
There you go. All right.
Anyways, there we
There
go.
you are. You're back. All right.
Hell yeah. That's when you brought up politics, my screen went black. They
I know
know.
that's it. The politics thing is never going to work. You know, here's the thing. I will say this. All right. Last thing I'm going to say about Thanksgiving, and we'll get into the good stuff. A buddy of mine is completely on the opposite end of me as far as the way politics go. We talk every day. We're in the car together all the time, the whole deal. Here's the point on politics that I'll tell you right now make a lot of sense. When we broke it down together as a team, we figured it out. So Josh, here's the deal. Mario, here's the deal. It's rival weekend, right? Ohio State, Michigan. We'll use them as an example. If I'm going to the game with Mario and Mario's a Michigan fan and I'm an Ohio State fan, which would never happen. Dude, Mario's still going to be my friend after the game. You understand? I'm not going to change Mario's opinion. No matter what I say for 3 hours cheering for Ohio State, Mario's not going to get in the car on the way home and go, you know what? You made some really good points. I'm now an Ohio State fan. It's not going to change. It's the same thing with teams. Just let it go. If you guys want to be at Thanksgiving for the rest of your life with these people, just let it go. Don't pick fights. That's the way it should be.
It's good advice. It's gonna be the last time we ever talk about politics on this show. So
I
what
don't
do you have
think it
next
was
on the dial?
politics. I don't think it was.
Yeah, it's fine.
Trying to teach people to get along. Just hold hands.
Yeah. What do you want to talk about? The Chiefs, the Broncos,
I want to talk
the
about
Raiders?
Hampton real quick. I want to talk about
see.
Hampton. That's the big news. I'm excited about Hampton coming in. It's not a joke. All right. Do we now still have 2 running backs, which was supposed to be the idea of this offense? Do we have 2 running backs in the system, or was Vidal one of those guys where we're never going to see him again because we don't need him again? How's your feeling on this Chargers offense, and are there more weapons now with Hampton than before?
Okay, so to answer the first part of the question, we definitely need 2 running backs. I think something we've seen with Amar and Hampton when Najee Harris went out was you can't just feed a rookie the ball every time, especially behind this offensive line. He is going to get hurt again. And I think Vidal has definitely proven he deserves to get a lot of playing time. When I say a lot of playing time, I'm talking about, what do you think, Mario? 25, 33% of the carries. Like, Amari Hampton needs to be the featured back for sure, because Kamani Vidal is not the featured back on a playoff team that's trying to make a deep run. Amari Hampton is. So I think Amari Hampton deserves the bulk of the carries for sure, but Vidal should definitely be part of the game plan.
Yeah, I'm on the same page as you. A guy that's coming off a pretty big injury, has not been with the team for a while. And he gets a game against the Raiders. He's kind of coming in a spot where he doesn't have time to ramp it back up. Like, he just has a moment where, yeah, we got to hit the ground and go and run. And I think it's a very smart idea to put a heavy dose of Vidal in this system and to make sure there's not just this insane amount of pressure on Hampton to succeed right away. We even saw it to start the season, guys. It was a slow roll getting him involved in this offense. It was a slow roll and getting him more and more carries. That being said, I think as the season goes on, we will see more and more of Hampton, and he will be a big piece of this offense, guys. And, if I still believe, Dave, if he was healthy, he would be in this rookie of the year conversation for the offense.
I agree with you. I thought he was starting to play his best football. He was getting better almost every week. We were excited to see, him involved. We're excited when the Chargers drafted him. Obviously health is always a big thing with every NFL team. I mean, you could see the way the teams that are able to continue moving and the ones that are struggling. I mean, Josh and I were talking about this off there. You look at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and you just go, man, I mean, they're talking about a team that has a little bit of talent and a really bad division, and they're fighting for their lives to stay in first place and make the postseason because of the injuries will get you. Charger fans will tell you the injuries have always seemed to grab this team. Hampton coming back to me is a big difference maker on when you look at the remaining part of our schedule and going, okay, do we have a chance against some of these teams that should be pretty tough on paper?
Okay, we have zero control of the ads for the people on the side here. Can't do anything about the ads. I'm sorry. Maybe you could pay $10.99 and have no ads. That's a thought. Yeah, no, I mean, the Chargers definitely have been getting killed by injuries for the longest time now. We've talked about on this show. It seems like every season we miss pivotal players due to injury. No team has been hurt worse than the Buccaneers, whether it's through injuries or the flu. Right now, Baker Mayfield's injured. When you watch that team, you say that's definitely the best team in that division, but that is the weakest division at this point, Mario. I think you got the Falcons, Panthers, and Buccaneers fighting for first place, and none of those teams are that good. To me, the Chargers are probably in the second best division in the NFL, maybe the first. It's a very strong division. Chargers are better than Chiefs. I watched that Chiefs game against the Colts. I know the Chargers got smacked by the Colts, but when you watch that Chiefs team, dude, there's not a lot there. There's just not a lot there. They are barely winning these games. They barely beat the Colts. I mean, the Colts kind of blew that game. I feel confident in the Chargers being the second best team in this division if we can move the ball down the field. I think this Chargers offense can still be elite, even with a terrible offensive line.
There you go, Mario. You there?
I think the one thing I'm just worried about with this. Yeah, I'm here. Can you see me? Going live?
Yeah.
Freaking Christ.
You had to wait a little bit for you on that one.
Decides to have 5 different. None of them work. Sorry. Anyways, Max Crosby can eat a bag of you-know-what. I'm really worried about him this weekend. He bats a lot of passes. He's one of the best in the business and doing that in the NFL. And that just really gives me the pause in this game. Also, the rivalry game of it. Raiders would love to play spoiler on us. They'd love to ruin our chances in making the playoffs. Look, it's not a lock that the Bolts are in. It's a 57% chance right now, Dave, that they make it into the playoffs. That can go either way. They lose this game, I say kiss it goodbye. If they do not beat Las Vegas this weekend and they somehow pull off a victory, see ya. Vacation's coming early. Get the Cancun tickets earlier than expected. The Chargers will not be in the playoff run. They have to take care of business this weekend. They know if ands or buts about it. Has to be a Charger win. Has to be a big dominant one too. Send a freaking message that we're not just this lazy ass team that got their asses kicked by Jaguars and anyone can have a field day on us. Bounce back big in this one.
Agree with you. It's a must-win game. Here's the deal. The Raiders, honestly, in my time of watching this league, when you talk about mismatches and bad teams, and I think anyone's watched the NFL for a lot of years, we've seen the Lions who couldn't win that one season, and people remember the Browns couldn't win, and the Buccaneers couldn't win. This Raider team is as bad as any team I have seen. I mean, Josh and I were looking at highlights before the show started, and we're going, this looks like a high school defense. I mean, you watch a high school game and there's like 4 plays a game where a guy runs for like 65 yards and you're going, how does it happen over and over again in high school? It should never happen in the NFL. Shouldn't really happen in college football. The Raiders have guys on their team that have given up 1. 2 is their talent is awful. They should have traded Max Crosby. They completely blew it. Tom Brady should be embarrassed to be associated with it. I laugh that Amy Trask comes out and blames Jim Gray. Blame the broadcaster, Jim Gray. It's his fault that the Raiders stink. The whole thing is a goddamn disaster. It's a must-win game, and it's a game, as you say, you make a statement because you've had a week off. You have a bye, and basically you need to get the bad taste out of your mouth from what happened before. You need to go out there and really punch him in the mouth, as Rodney Harrison says, and you make a statement, and you go and you finish the rest of your season going, hey, we have Hampton back. Anything's possible.
Yeah, and Hampton makes the offense a lot more balanced. To go with what Dave was saying about the Raiders, and Jeff Dodd says here on the side, what's up, Jeff? They look terrible. I mean, everybody saw that game. Everybody wanted to see what Shedeur looked like against the Raiders, and it really did look kind of like a high school defense. Like the pass that Shedeur had behind the line of scrimmage on the screen, and he goes untouched for 65 yards. That doesn't happen in the NFL, yet it happened in the Raiders and Browns game. If Shedeur Sanders can beat the Raiders, I have a lot of faith. Justin Herbert obviously can beat the Raiders as well. Make it very clear. We've said on the show before, if the Chargers lose to the Raiders, we are not making the playoffs. This is the easiest game left on the schedule. Chargers have a little bit of a gauntlet all the way into the playoffs. They need to win this Raiders game. No questions asked. Mario, in this Raiders game, are you looking more towards the offense to pick it up or the defense?
Offense, because I think defense is just going to be given opportunities. Geno Smith threw 3 picks in that last game. Those are most interceptions in the league. He's going to turn it over. He's got to take advantage of it. I'm looking for the offense to just have a big bounce back game. Look, only 20 points scored in that first game against Las Vegas too, just pouring on them. And this is a team as well. If you look at offensively, they just fired Chip Kelly, who's the highest paid offensive coordinator in football. They just fired his ass. Like this offense is falling apart before our eyes. Ashton Genty has not been able to get it going. They get Brock Bowers back and it doesn't feel like the spark that they really needed. It's very clear that Geno's time has passed and that this was not a good signing for them for going forward. And it feels like Pete Carroll is panicking a little bit. And a coach that's panicking like this, I would love to play because he's going to be desperate. He's going to be doing a lot of stuff that he wouldn't normally do. Dave, I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest, if we see like a good amount of trick plays from the Raiders, or we just see a bunch of stuff that they haven't done yet before because they're at the effort spot. Kind of like how the New York Giants did against the Lions this past week. They're just playing the effort button all day long on what they were able to do or what they were doing. I see Las Vegas doing that too, a division rival, and trying to find any way to play spoiler.
Yeah, I mean, the big thing is, though, right, you always go quarterback first, and Geno's, not only been terrible, but it seemed like he's lost all sense of a quarterback's clock, of what's in his head on when to get rid of the ball. It really looks like an inexperienced rookie out there, the way he's playing, yet he's a veteran. Guy's been around for a long time, put up good numbers when he was with Seattle, but he has no idea of what the offensive line clock is for him, and his offensive line stinks. We talk about the Chargers' offensive line all the time. Wait till you guys see this. If you have not watched Raider football, wait till you see this, because, man, Bradley Bozeman's going to say, all of a sudden, I feel pretty good about what I do for a living when he looks at what the Raiders are going to do. The Raiders' offensive line is absolutely terrible. I feel bad for anyone that always seems to have talent that is in a bad situation until Myles Garrett decided to re-up because he just took the money over winning. But Brock Bowers is in that situation. One of the best players in the league, best tight end in the league. He has no chance to put up numbers. Max Crosby's wasting his career there. This is, again, I'll say must win because it's an expected win. This is one of those I bet my house wins. You go, would you bet your house to get 2 houses for one. This is one where you go guarantee win day.
Yeah, this is going to be the only game remaining on the schedule. The Chargers, play a team where their offensive line is on the same level as the Chargers. Raiders are right there with the Chargers in terms of how bad their offensive line is. Max Crosby completely wasting his time. Myles Garrett completely wasting his time. He's going to break the sack record. He has 18 already. The record's 22.5, I believe. He's going to shatter that record on a bad team. So I've said it before. I'll say it once again. If you're a great pass rusher, it does not equal wins. Raiders have a great pass rusher. Browns have a great pass rusher. I'm concerned about Myles Garrett I can't even talk. Max Crosby. But honestly, that team is so bad with the Raiders, Mario. I think we could beat them in 100 different ways if we just play our ball with the players that we have. Arondé Gadsden should be involved. Amari Hampton, obviously. Keenan Allen. We have so many options compared to what the Raiders have. This should be a game that's not even close from the beginning.
Okay, so the only thing I'm scared about is every time we've said that this year, the Chargers have lost. We said this before the Giants game. We said this before the Jags game.
But we traveled. We traveled there to get our asses
We did
kicked.
travel. Good point. God, checkmate. That's a good point, Dave. I'm just saying. I'm just elf on the shelf that's from hell. I'm just saying.
We already have someone in the chat wants to know if the Raiders happen to pull one out, Mario, are you going to punch yourself in the face?
I'll punch myself in the face.
Nice.
Sweet chin music.
I love that.
All right, so there you go. A couple things looking at the division. Mar, I'll ask you this question. One thing is that Josh is in town for Thanksgiving, so I get to ask Josh a lot of good questions I should probably ask on the show. Is there a team in the AFC right now in your mind you go, that team's going to the Super Bowl? And you can't say Chargers. You go, that team is going to the Super Bowl for the AFC.
I don't know if I would say the Chargers at all.
Okay.
No, I think it's a wide open race in the AFC. I really do. There's no team that I think stands above them all. Josh, you mentioned the Colts game this past weekend. They lost that game when the Chiefs won that game. I have no faith in Daniel Jones can lead you in the playoffs by any stretch of the means. I think if Broncos somehow get there, they're doing that 10-3 all the way through. I think that's how they would have to get it. The Bills' defense right now is horrific. And that loss they had this past week gave me a terrible feeling about them moving forward. 5 interceptions in this 3-game span that they've had. They're going up an average of 28 points per game. I don't have any faith in them. The Ravens look better defensively, but I don't. Lamar Jackson, Christ almighty, doesn't look like himself just yet. I don't know, man. There's no team right now that maybe this is the best sign for the Bolts, Josh, that since there's no king, maybe you could be it. But at the same time, the Chargers' weakness, I feel like, is worse than other weaknesses. Do you agree?
Yeah, I mean, I'm extremely frustrated that this is the most wide open the AFC has been in a number of years, and the Chargers aren't ready to walk through that door. They're just not, especially the injuries to the tackles. I think I know what Dave's going to go with next and who he thinks is going to make the Super Bowl. But
I don't think
if you had to rank the best, I think I do. If you had to rank the best teams in the NFL, Mario, the way I look at it right now is you have the Rams number 1, then you have 5 Miles, and then you have whoever you want to put number 2. You watch that Rams team; it's just different level of football. The game with the Buccaneers was over before it started. For all you guys that watched the game, you know what I'm talking about. And with the Bills game, the Texans pass rush with Danielle Hunter and Will Anderson, I think is the best in the league. The best combination of pass rushers in the NFL. Chargers are going to have to protect Justin Herbert in the second to last game of the season to not get him killed because the Bills had no answer for either one of those guys.
Yeah, pretty scared to see what the Texans are doing. I mean, we talk about one guy, whether it's Myles Garrett, who's obviously, tremendous player. When you look at what the Texans have, obviously 2 guys that could hurt Justin Herbert. I mean, the whole goal of the whole season is keeping Justin Herbert healthy. Josh, just curious, who do you think has the best chance to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl right now?
The Broncos.
No, not going to say the Broncos.
You're going to go against Oz Perlman, Oz the Mentalist? You're going to go against him?
we want that. Oz has the Rams and Broncos. I'm going to say with what I said at the beginning of the year, the team that scared me the most is the Ravens. And Lamar Jackson's injured right now, and his numbers don't look good the last couple of weeks. But I'm going to go Ravens-Rams is what I picked before I think the season started. I like what the Chargers have, but the Chargers need to show me a lot more on this offensive line. And right now they have not shown me the entire season this offensive line can pull it together to play championship football.
Yeah, I mean, with the Ravens, That would be a hell of a comeback story because at one point the Ravens looked so bad. They looked like one of the worst teams in the NFL. But it could happen, right? Because the AFC does not have a super strong juggernaut team. The Patriots are a team I think you can't rule out. That's a team that's not bad. I don't know how they keep winning, probably because their division's awful. But Drake May is in the MVP conversation. His offensive weapons are not great, right? He has a rookie running back. He has an old Stephon Diggs, Hunter Henry, who was on the Chargers 100 years ago. I have no idea who could come out of the AFC. If I had to pick one team, I probably would pick the Broncos. To me, they look like the most complete team in the AFC.
Sadly, I do agree. I think as a whole, they do have what it takes. Plus, they have the coach that's been there, done it before. Defense wins championships. Sorry to say that to everyone. And I'm close on the Ravens, but I need an insane performance by Lamar. And I don't know if I'm ready to say, there's someone said this, I can't remember who, but it says, yeah, no one trusts someone in the playoffs until they do it. And that's kind of how I feel with Lamar. I don't trust him yet until I see it. And then I'll go, okay, now I trust that you can perform in big moments.
Are you saying you have more faith in Bo Nix right now than Lamar Jackson?
I have more faith in Sean Payton in that defense than I do in John Harbaugh and what he has with his defense.
Okay. All right. We'll take that. You've always been one of those guys that says defense wins championships. You've always been on that side.
Oh, yeah, baby. I have that
Okay.
tattooed on my ass.
I've never seen that and don't want to see that. I tell you what, I kind of agree with Josh right now on the Rams. I think most people will too. I mean, the fact that the Rams don't get penalties and don't turn the ball over, you'll worry about that if we face the Rams in the Super Bowl. That's why I look at it. Right now, that schedule looks kind of tough at the end. At the same time, man, you see Philadelphia on that schedule, and all of a sudden Philadelphia doesn't look so scary, right? You see Kansas City on that schedule. Kansas City doesn't look so scary. I mean, the Chargers can basically fix a lot of their problems by taking care of business on this schedule the rest of the season. Yeah, you're still going to face the Raiders, obviously, on Sunday. You're going to face the Chiefs. You're going to face the Broncos. You're going to face the Texans. You're going to face the Eagles. And we all know that, man, those are pretty tough teams. Nothing's easy. What do they say? That iron sharpens iron. I mean, let's get basically used to playing a high tempo of football heading into the postseason.
I mean, yeah, you mentioned the Cowboys also, one of the last games of the season. For everybody that watched that Cowboys-Eagles game, that was crazy. Like the Eagles up 21-0, lose to the Cowboys. George Pickens, to me, is the biggest mistake of this offseason, right? With the Steelers just letting him go. He's awesome. I mean, he's having a better season than CeeDee Lamb. I know CeeDee Lamb was injured, but he's a freak. I mean, that's not going to be an easy win either. That's why, once again, you have to beat the Raiders. To me, the hardest game left on the schedule is the Denver Broncos, just because you have to go to Mile High Stadium, last game of the year. They're probably going to need that win for seeding. Very tough for the Chargers, but I do think they can do it. I mean, for God's sakes, the Cardinals as well blew that game. Like we needed the Jaguars to lose that game. Cardinals had it in their hands, and they just dropped it. This is why the NFL is the best sport. There's so many teams that are still in it. Every week matters. Doesn't matter what week it is. As Charger fans, I still have a lot of faith, though, the Chargers are going to make it.
Agree with
I
you.
don't have any faith. I'll be honest. I'll be the negative Nancy. I
really
have
think
negative
the Chargers
faith.
don't make it? All right.
I think they barely make it. Barely.
Okay.
But I think to go into it, it's going to be hell.
Here's we'll go through the schedule next week of some of the opponents that might be in the way, like what they have to do as well, just to kind of break it down so you know what to expect. The AFC bracket right now, if the season ended today, would look like this. Patriots would have the bye, believe it or not. The number 1 seed. Broncos have the number 2 seed. They would take on the Bills, who have the 7 seed. The Colts have the number 3 seed. They would host the Chargers, who have the 6 seed. And the Ravens, with the 4 seed, would host the Jaguars. I'll be honest with you. Out of those teams, Broncos, Colts, Ravens, on that side that you have to face one of them, I'd rather face the Colts out of those 3 teams in the playoffs.
Because of the quarterback?
Dave, where'd you get that, by the way?
That's what I pulled up. Actually, I pulled it right off of ESPN.
I think we face the Ravens right now. Yeah, we face the Ravens because Ravens are 4, we're 5.
No, we're 6.
Actually,
we should be. You know what? Hold on. Mario was right. We should be 5 because Jaguars win. The way it works out, in case anyone wants to know, then we'll play the game at home. It's head-to-head first, then it's inside your division. So Mario is right. We should end up facing. We should face 5. The Ravens. I don't like our matchup at all. Then in that case, I hate our matchup. I don't want to face the Ravens in the first round. I don't want to see Harbaugh and Harbaugh. AK.
I mean, who do you want to see? I mean,
I'd rather
none of
face
those
the Colts.
teams are teams I want to see.
I think the Colts aren't the same Colts team. I think people are starting to figure out how to get to the Colts. Something's wrong with the Colts. They don't look like the same dominating Colts they were at the beginning of the year. They're starting to see some dents. I don't know. I don't think the Chiefs are that good. That game the other day wasn't impressive. The Colts lost to the Steelers. I think the Colts can be taken.
Yeah, I think
don't
they
know.
could too.
Weather's not going to be an issue indoors.
Yeah. I mean, Jonathan Taylor is their team, and if he's not ripping off like 3 touchdowns a game, they're extremely beatable. Out of all the quarterbacks left in the AFC, they definitely have the worst quarterback, I would say. I mean, all the other guys are great. I mean, Bo Nix isn't great, but I mean, I would take Bo Nix over Daniel Jones.
Yeah, I mean, I would too. I just Jonathan Taylor against our rush defense currently.
Yeah, I mean, it's not
A little
good.
terrified.
Henley's
We also
a
be facing
guy-
them again. Hard to beat
Yeah.
beat the same team twice.
Yeah, they're like, we just got to see you guys again. We just kicked your ass 5 weeks ago. But Henley is the guy we got to be looking at the rest of the way, right? He can't go into games and leaving with 4 tackles. I mean, you're the heart of the defense, right in the middle of the defense. If Derwin James is leading us in tackles from the safety position, that's probably not a good thing. Henley's a guy that needs at least 10 tackles a game. Teams are going to want to run the hell out of the ball against us. He needs to step up. All right. I know he's going through personal situations. We need Henley to be the player that he is. Chargers need that on the defense. There's no other options.
Right. He's absolutely right. I mean, that's just the way, you guys are absolutely right. I want to get to some of the picks, the games. I know we're on a tight time crunch. We will be doing a show. Josh and I for sure will be back. We'll see if we can get Mario to jump in. But holiday season, we still got to take care of business. You already in Indiana, by the way?
Yeah, I'm already in Indiana on crappy Wi-Fi and the really bad background. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was texting my dad at the same time going, I know you have 8 different Wi-Fis and you tell me how fast they are. That is the biggest lie in America. If you want slow Wi-Fi, you come to Noblesville, Indiana.
No one's
I
going.
can't get like any of my notes doing this show right now. I'm going off the dome.
I got to book that trip. All right. Do you want to get to some of the questions in here, Josh, and then we'll pick some of these games?
Which questions are you referring to? I'm sorry. Where we going
Side.
with this? Oh, the questions on the show. I was going through off your notes that you did before the show.
No.
Here we go. All right. Young West, $2 says, I think we can beat the Eagles if it's a close game. I do too. I mean, Jalen, I know Jalen, good guy. He's not very accurate with the football right now. Also, Devontae Smith to me could be their number one. I'm watching these games. I'm like, there's not a big difference between him and AJ Brown. Like Devontae catches everything in his way. Saquon looks off. The offense in general looks out of sync. Lane Johnson's not in. The right tackle was struggling. There's definitely weaknesses on this Eagles team. The thing that scares me the most is that they are built in the trenches. Like if they need 2 yards on the Chargers, they're going to get those 2 yards, and they live for those situations, Mario.
They're going to dominate and they're going to rock you up front. That's for sure. The QB leaves more to be desired. I just also, guys, I've never seen a franchise that's been to 2 Super Bowls, that's won one, and gets more scrutiny and gets criticized more than they do. And it truly blows my mind. Like if I was Nick over there in Philly, I would want to punch everyone in the face every time they second guess me. I'm like, have you seen my record? Have you seen how many times I win? Like, shut up. Like I had someone today, love my work and love everything, but like there's a conversation, who's the better coach, Ben Johnson or Nick Sirianni? And I was like, what are we doing? Are we insane? You know what I mean? Like I just think this is a team that gets a little too much hate and criticism.
Hold on a second. Now I need to know what your answer is. Who would you take? You could have either one of those coaches. Who would you take?
Not Ben Johnson. Why
Really?
would He's won
telling
8
you-
games. That's all he's done against a soft schedule, which is good. You should.
Dude, I saw Nick Sirianni 2 years ago completely blow it, fall apart, basically on the verge of getting fired 2 years ago.
And then he
don't
won
know
a
if I
Super Bowl.
I wouldn't want Nick. Dude, I tell you what, I give Howie Roseman credit for putting that roster together. I would not want Nick Sirianni as my head coach. I'm not a fan. I'm just not, man. I don't know. I'm not a fan. He's a punk as a person, and no one has a nice thing to say about him. I don't think he's a really good leader. I think he has a Ferrari when everyone else is driving a little Volkswagen Bug. He has a loaded roster. I'm not a huge fan, Mario.
I completely
just me.
disagree.
Okay.
I would love to hear on the comments who you guys would rather have, Sirianni or Ben Johnson.
So, dude, You can't beat a Super Bowl and you can't beat making it twice.
Dude, AJ Brown is a complete mess. We told you guys he was a cancer.
That's not his fault that he's a mess.
I'm telling you, the Eagles blew this thing. They should have dumped him. The Eagles have problems inside. You got a quarterback, as you said, who won a Super Bowl and is sitting there leading your team. You got Devontae Smith. Josh goes, he should be a number one. You're damn right he should be. The guy was a Heisman Trophy winner. He's outstanding. You got AJ, who's just the big bully on the block, who's a punk, who's always a distraction, even in wins. And you got Nick Sirianni, who I don't know if he could manage a 7-Eleven. Dude, he has so much goddamn talent compared to every team in the league. I'm not a fan. Just leave it at that.
I disagree.
Because you hate everything Chicago. That's
I don't hate everything Chicago. Not even close. I was a big Ben Johnson supporter. I told you guys were going over on their wins.
Caleb looks good, dude. Caleb looks good.
Bears have won 8 of 9 games. Ben Johnson has the Bears on the move.
All right, we're going to go to the next comment here.
They're going to get killed on Friday.
They play each other.
Yeah, that's what I said. Bears are going to get killed on Friday.
Okay, cool. Yeah, they get to play each other. AK499 says, Uncle Dave, I'm going to baptize with fire. I'm going to be calling you out as you see Chargers as the 5 seed, Ravens as the 4 seed. I hope you're ready for my fire.
I'm ready.
Okay. I'm just gonna go to his next comment. I'm going back to the other one in front of him. Okay. AK499 says, give me the Ravens on wild card weekend in Baltimore. My boys are ready for war. I want the smoke, Uncle Dave. You are a chicken. Man up, my bro.
Chicken. I haven't been called chicken in 50 years.
Quack, quack.
Yeah, I don't even know what to say. I'm Lamar Jackson. I guarantee is going to be healthy by the time the playoffs come. I know he's not a big postseason guy. As Mario says, eventually, man, you give me the numbers, you start to come around. I'm not a huge Ravens fan. I've been to Baltimore one time in my life. I'm a Derrick Henry fan. I like what John Harbaugh does. I like the organization. Look, all I'm saying is I think the Ravens are a talented team. They scare me. Stopping Derrick Henry scares me.
Mario, do you say quack, quack?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Ducks quack.
Oh.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
What do the chickens do? Gobble, gobble?
Bok. Gobble, gobble's a turkey. Well, somebody sent Mario one of those toys that says the farmer says, like you spin that thing around. You pull the string.
Yeah, one of those.
Cody, that's hilarious. Cody Worth 199 says Herbert's desperately missing a pass catching back. His name's Omarion Hampton.
Yes.
Coming back, baby. Coming back. Omarion Hampton is the best running back for the Chargers since LaDainian Tomlinson. That's my proclamation. When he's healthy, he's going to be an all-pro level running back. This is going to answer so many problems for the Chargers, Mario.
I can't wait for him to be back. This offense is going to be completely different with him on the field.
Okay. This is funny. Polar Knights says, as a barber, I love this show. It is every stage of beard growth. It's funny as hell.
Dude, I just haven't shaved yet. And I'll take this credit as he thinks this is a beard.
I think you're step one is what he's saying.
Yeah.
You're step
Been
one
at
of the
step
beard.
one my whole life with the freaking beard.
That's funny. This show right here is such a train wreck. I can't believe that everyone supports it. I love doing this thing with these guys. I know we all three of us have a good time. But Mario, I think just now you with the farmer says might be the highlight of the history of the show. Good God. That was awesome.
AK199 says, Uncle Dave, I still love you. Give me the Ravens. So he's been out on the Ravens forever. Like dude, he's always talking down on the Ravens. So he doesn't believe.
I mean, I was just teasing Mario about Chicago, but good God, AK hates everything Baltimore. Always has. Like if anything bad ever happens in Baltimore, if I'm the FBI, I'm investigating him first. Like he hates that city. It's insane.
Yeah. Okay, that's the comments.
All right, you want to get to the games? Let's pick them out.
Okay, on Friday, we're not going to pick games on Friday? Or we got to go. We got to pick because
three of them, and there's a chance Mario's not going to be here.
Got it.
And Thanksgiving games.
Yes.
So here we go. We got we have the week that was not impressive. Someone wrote to us and said, hey, I got my ass kicked because of you guys. I don't know how. Josh and I went 7-7. Mario, you went 6-8. All right. so what? All right, we're doing the best we can. This time, I want you guys to give me your game of the week in case anyone actually listens. I never tell you guys to wager off these picks, but if someone wagers, give me your lock of the week, okay? So we can feel comfortable here. All right, first game we're going. And by the way, I love the Thanksgiving Day games this time, which is fascinating that all three games I like. You have the Lions favored by 3. First game of the day, hosting the Packers.
Jeez, that's a great game.
It is a great game.
Josh Jacobs is probably coming back. I'm gonna go Lions. I'll go Lions.
Slim Shady.
Yeah, okay. All three of us are taking Lions. The Lions are great at home. Here we go. You have the Chiefs. They're favored by 3 against the Dallas Cowboys.
God, another great game.
I'll go first in this one. I'm gonna take Dallas.
It's in Arrowhead.
No, it's in Dallas always.
Oh, then I'll go. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, I'll go Dallas. They play great in Dallas.
I am going Kansas City. I
Okay.
think he is going to take a massive dump on Eberflus's defense. If you want my game of the week play, that's that. -3, Kansas City versus Eber blowjob. Let's go.
The last game of the day is going to be the Ravens favored by 7, taking on the Bengals. All right. And here's the deal. Joe Burrow's coming back, which is, if you're a Bengals fan, it's the biggest goddamn joke of all time. This is what Joe does. The Bengals can't start off the season hot. Joe gets hurt. Joe comes back. Man, can the Bengals make the playoffs? Man, nobody would want to face the Bengals in the playoffs. They always run out of time. It's just what it is. I don't even know anybody's a Cincinnati fan at this rate. Again, Ravens favored by 7 at home. Who wants to go first?
I'll go Bengals to cover.
Mario, what do you got?
Ravens.
Oh, man, it's a tough one. All right. Whew. All right. I'm gonna go Bengals to cover. I'm gonna go Bengals to cover. I don't know. Lamar Jackson's on fantasy, not doing great. All right, here we go. Friday football we have. Friday football. By the way, the game on, help me out here. The game on Thursday, the last game we just talked about, Mario, is that an NFL Network game or is that an Amazon game?
Dude, you're asking the guy that can only keep one browser open right now. So like it's just
I didn't know if you knew off the top of your head.
no, I don't know off the top of my head. I'm guessing it's got usually that's NBC actually. Usually Sunday night, they do like the Sunday night cast for those.
He is right. So yeah. Packers, Lions is on Fox. Chiefs, Cowboys is on CBS, and then Bengals, Ravens is NBC.
Okay. Here we
On
go.
fire.
Friday
Maybe,
game.
right?
You have the Eagles favored by 5.5, hosting the Chicago Bears. And this right here will be my lock of the week right here. I'm going
Go Mario.
Eagles.
Go ahead.
Am I going? Am I up next?
Yeah. Yep.
I think the Eagles run it down their effing throat. This game is going to be a 2-hour game. Eagles.
I'm going Eagles as well.
They
Okay.
should not pass. By the way, like I can't stress enough, they should not pass in this game. Their linebackers the Bears currently have were probably suiting up for Juliet High School on Friday last week. Like there's no reason Jalen Hurts should throw the ball more than maybe 15 times.
All right, here we go. 49ers taking on the Browns. This game all of a sudden is interesting because Shador Sanders, people love Shador. All right, so Shador getting a lot of credit for a swing pass. 49ers are favored by 5.5 going to Cleveland.
5.5.
49ers are favored by 5.5.
God. I'm gonna go Browns. The Browns defense is elite. Brock Purdy, second best quarterback on his team. Mac Jones should be starting.
I can't believe I'm saying this, Dave. Your Andy Reid trade take was abysmal, but the Mac Jones take was a good one.
All
Led
right,
by the
thanks.
Palais, I should say. Browns.
Going Browns. All right, I'm gonna go opposite of you guys. I'm trying to gain a little bit of ground. I'm gonna go Niners in this one. 5.5 doesn't seem like a lot. Jaguars favored by 6.5 in Nashville against the Titans.
Seems like the Titans play home games every week to me.
Doesn't it?
It seems like they're always at home, which is strange. They're 0-6 at home. I'm gonna go Jaguars.
I'm gonna go Jags as well.
You know what? Who did the Titans just play where it looked like they were about to get smoked and then made it kind of close where they covered the spread? It was very frustrating to watch, I think, because I went against the Titans. The
Houston game or the
yeah, it was
Seahawks?
it wasn't.
Which
It was
one?
Seattle. It was Seattle.
Oh.
It's like, what the hell? Seattle had a huge lead, and Tennessee comes back, makes it close.
I think they screwed us on that pick. Yeah.
Yeah, it did. It did.
Yeah.
We took all of us took a loss on that. I'm going to go Tennessee. I think for the first time all year, I'm going to go Tennessee. That 6.5 seems like too much. Okay.
Dave, are you from Tennessee?
I lived in Tennessee. I'm from Los Angeles.
Because you're the only 10 I see.
Oh boy,
On the next
thank
game.
you, dude. I appreciate that. That's
Here all
nice of
day.
you. I am thankful then for you now on Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
All
eat
right,
shit.
Colts favored by 4.5, hosting the Texans. That seems like a lot. 4.5 seems like a lot. What do you guys think?
Okay. Texans are not bad, right?
Yep.
Davis Mills is not bad. I'm going to go Texans to cover in this game.
Is this in Houston or in Indy? I don't know, actually.
Indy. It's in Indy.
Oh, I knew.
According-
My freaking parents are going to this game.
I know you're actually in the city right now.
I know. And I legit, like, not even 20 minutes ago, my mom's like, I can't wait to see the Shabs or whatever. We're going to the Colts game. And I was just like, yeah, okay, whatever, Lisa. I'm going to go. I'll go Texans.
All right, all of us are going to go Texans in this one. That's funny. All right, Dolphins favored by 6 over the Saints. Saints are god awful. I kind of like this one as a lock of the week too. I'll go Dolphins.
I'm going Miami as 2. I think Kamara has a meniscus tear. He's going to be out for a little bit, or MCL issue, whatever. I'm going to go Dolphins.
If you have to watch this game, I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh.
Dolphins, like, oh my God. Don't even red zone. Block this game out.
So you're taking Dolphins, Mario?
Yep.
Falcons favored by 2.5. They're at the New York Jets.
Go ahead.
That's disgusting.
It's a tough
I mean,
game.
another one where like just look in your toilet and that's what the game is. I guess Falcons.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to go
Falcons too.
Yeah, I'm going to go Falcons just because they're fighting for the playoffs because their division sucks. What a terrible game.
Terrible
Kirk
game.
Cousins. God dang. Yeah.
With you. Rams favored by 10.5. They're on the road going to Carolina.
Kind of surprised about this spread. I thought it'd be
Yeah.
closer to like 15 because I just don't see it being that close. I got Rams.
What do you think, Mario?
I'll go bold
short
Panthers.
week. You're going to go Panthers? Short week for Carolina. Both teams traveling, obviously, from California to Carolina. I got Rams in this one. Buccaneers, they're favored by 3, taking on the Cardinals. It's the
Cardinals.
Monday night game.
Cardinals.
The Buccaneers are hosting. By the way, they say Baker's probably going to play in this game.
I don't get how. He has the AC joint problem.
Yeah,
He looked like he couldn't even move at all.
he did. That's
It's
a painkiller.
remember like last year in Cleveland when he couldn't move and how bad he looked? That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, is any quarterback ever stepped into a game and looked more unprepared and worse than Teddy Bridgewater? Did you guys see that?
Yeah.
Like Chase Daniel's like, dude, that's terrible.
That
he
was
looked
crazy.
Like he looked like he never like took in a snap with the Buccaneers ever. Didn't know any of the plays. Like everything looked terrible.
That was
awful.
crazy. Oh my gosh, that's too damn funny. All right, last one. Oh no, sorry, 2 more. Sorry, 2 more. So if that, wait, I'm way off, guys. I'm sorry. I just said Buccaneers Cardinals money. That's not even the case. Maybe it would help if I scroll down. Seahawks favored by 10.5 over the Vikes. You got Sam Darnold going against his old team. Seahawks are the home team. I'll take Sam Darnold. It's 10.5 is a lot. Forget it. I'll go Seahawks. I'm gonna go Seahawks. I'm gonna stay with Sam.
Best receiver in the NFL right now is Smith and Jigba. I'm gonna go Seahawks. That's a legit team. And Vikings are one of the worst offenses in the NFL. I'm gonna go
JJ
Seahawks.
McCarthy is awful, man.
9.
Dude,
And JJ
9.
McCarthy is not playing in this one, correct?
probably
Aren't
not.
Aren't they
Yeah.
saying they're doing the whole concussion protocol, but really it's kind of take a day off game for him? Like, hey, we got to just take him away from football for a little bit.
Justin Jefferson's gonna kill him if they play him. Like Justin Jefferson literally wants to kill him. Do you see what Jordan Addison's stats from
0.
last game?
You got nothing.
0.
So
Nothing.
you guys, he looked like if my stats. We're not even in uniform. He had nothing.
Just running laps.
Jeez.
The JJ McCarthy experience seems like it's
awesome.
gonna be a really big short one for Minnesota.
Love it. It's exactly what we called. It was the BS hype thing. It was Jim Harbaugh trying to get him paid. It was a joke.
Yeah, they could take again, maybe get a QB in this draft, even though it's not the most talent. I'm gonna go Seattle. I think defense might shut out the Vikings.
All right, next up for you, you got the Bills. They're favored by 4. They're at Pittsburgh. Bills are a hard team to figure out.
Go ahead.
I
Mario.
love Pittsburgh. Love Pittsburgh in this. I think Rodgers is gonna play underdog. Tomlin. This is when he shows.
Yeah, to me, this is gonna be the highest scoring game of the week. I'm gonna go Buffalo.
You go Buffalo? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. I'll go with Mario. I'll go Pittsburgh in this one. Broncos favored by 6.5. Sunday night game. Finally, I'm in the right spot. Unbelievable. Sunday night game. We're gonna start flexing. Broncos Commanders. Broncos favored by 6.5. I'll tell you right now. I'm just taking Denver.
Taking Denver as well.
Denver.
Okay. That should be a lot game also. You guys want to parlay it? I think I threw 3 of them at you. Patriots favored by 7.5, hosting the Giants. Monday Night Football.
Jameis. What do you guys think?
New DC with the Giants. I'll go Patriots.
I'll go Pats.
I'm gonna go Giants to cover.
Okay. The Giants' fourth quarter thing is the craziest stat of all time, by the way. It's insane.
What is it? Will you share it with the class?
Well, no, it's how
Yeah,
many
just keep it
times
to yourself.
they've led him. I thought you guys saw it. It's how many times they fired the DC. I thought you guys saw that. How many times they've led in the fourth quarter this year and then lost the game? It's like pretty hard to do. Yeah, what the hell's going on? Over and over again, you're leading, and you're the one team that's most responsible for giving up the most points in the fourth quarter. Right when you think you have them, with 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes to go in a game, and then you end up losing the game. I like Jameis Winston for some reason. I never liked Jameis in college. Didn't like him with Tampa Bay, but he's so goofy. I kind of like Jameis. I don't know if I ever want to play quarterback for my team, but I kind of like him.
Yeah, it's shocking that the Giants were able to hold on to a fourth quarter lead against the Chargers. It's good for them.
Poor Russell Wilson, man. Right?
No, what do you
He
mean?
has, to
Poor
come out
Russell
there,
Wilson?
he has to come out there for the coin flip when they're going for overtime because he's a captain. I mean, what the hell's happening here? It's
I
Why
mean,
did
I
you
think
give him
it's
the captain.
Super
a
Bowl
joke.
ring and millions of dollars. He's gonna be
Oh my
okay.
God, dude. Poor Russell with his office in Denver sitting vacant. All right, last game. This is the one we all care about. Chargers are favored by 9.5 over the Raiders. This right here should be the goddamn lock of the week. So Chargers are gonna blow the Raiders out. If they don't, I'll be completely shocked. Come on. Chargers win this one big. Final score, Chargers 34, Raiders
Wait.
9.
You guys want to save that for the show on Friday?
No, I don't, because you might not be
Oh.
here.
I was for the fans.
Okay.
Go ahead, Mario.
All right. I have what's the spread again?
9.5.
Yeah, I'm getting Raiders cover.
Wow,
And it's
dude. I don't even know you anymore.
It's 2017 Chargers.
The keys to the game.
Presented by maybe you. Not Wi-Fi in Indianapolis. Tell you what, though, that you can shove one up yours. Keys for me, though. Take advantage of the Raiders turnovers. Gino throws more picks than anyone. Turn those turnovers into scores. If he plays, get Hampton back early in the rotation, early and often. Get him more involved in the passing game. I know someone made a comment about that earlier. I think that's going to be huge for him in this offense. Another key for me, do not let Max Crosby live in the backfield. Crosby can ruin lives. He's one of the best guys that pressure the QBs and batting passes. He also does not give up on plays, but you can tire him out. So when you run the football, I'd run at his ass and just make sure you hit him every single play he's out there. Get him tired, get him wounded, and get him the hell off the field. Chargers win that way.
I like it. I'm going to say Chargers cover barely. I'm going to go 27-17. My players of the game is going to be Henley. I think he's going to step up coming out of the bye week. He's going to lead the team in tackles. Offensive player of the game, Oronde Gadsden. I know the Raiders do well against the tight end. I think the Chargers have the ultimate Swiss Army knife in Oronde Gadsden. Nobody really knows how to match up against him. Chargers need to feed him the ball. I think he has a touchdown. There you go.
Both you guys have the Raiders covering this thing.
I have the Chargers covering by
I thought
1
you said,
point.
what was your score?
27-17.
Okay. Woo, but barely. All right. Man, all right. I'm going blowout on this one. I'm going blowout. Kind of curious to know what other people think. We'll talk more about this game on Friday, of course, when we do the show. And we'll have 3 games already in the book, and we'll be getting ready for all the exciting games left in this schedule. No more bye games, right? No one has a bye week. Am I correct on that, Mario? Just off
No,
the
there's
top of
more
your
Yeah.
head?
bye. There's
Wait,
more
no,
bye
yeah.
week. Not I don't know about this week, but there's teams that have bye weeks left. Is that your
That's
question?
insane. In December, you get a
I
bye.
thought week
What are we
14
doing?
is the last one. Week 14 and 15.
Dude, don't
Yeah.
they know how fantasy football works? What the hell's going on here?
They don't care.
Damn it. I don't care about
I
your
think
team.
week 14, 2 teams have a bye week. I believe Panthers are one of them. I know that for sure. Oh no, 4
Damn.
teams have bye weeks in week 14, which is absolutely crazy, right? You got the
Which-
Patriots, Giants, 49ers, and Panthers.
Dude, if you got one of those guys on your team, man, you're a little disappointed in fantasy football. Week 14 is a big week.
If you got McCaffrey, you are effed. All right.
Well, you got the
AK,
receiver for the Panthers.
McMillan, T-Mac.
McMillan.
AK 199 says Rams versus Eagles in the NFC Championship, Chargers at Colts in the AFC. That's his
I would
prediction.
take that in a heartbeat. I'd love it. Love
There
it.
we go.
We'll see.
We'll see. We'll see. All right. What the hell? What's this FU day for jinxing us? What? It's Thanksgiving week. You can't say FU to me on that week. Save it for next
Yeah.
week.
Do you have
Yeah.
a rant, by the way?
Yeah. What about the holiday
I
season?
think your rant was already you had one earlier.
I got a quick rant. Want me to give it to you real quick? Thanksgiving coming up in a
Give it to
couple
me
days
long and
here.
hard.
It's not. It's not. It's gonna be. It's just my bitterness towards people that put time into this. Look,
Okay.
anyone that gets all hyped up about their charcuterie board and think it's a work of art like the Mona Lisa, it's not. Okay, just because you have the patience to sit there and make one yourself, and you don't want anyone to touch it, but you want everyone to take a look and compliment you on your charcuterie board. Number one, no one knows how to spell charcuterie. 2 is it's a goddamn joke. I don't know what happened here, why this became a big deal the last 5 years or so. But man, nothing frustrates me more on Instagram than seeing charcuterie boards. All right. And it is insane. If you go to a charcuterie party, man, you got major problems. You got way too much time on your hand. You got to find a different hobby. But if you're going to sit with that little knife, cutting your little sausages and your little cheese, guys don't like it. Guys have big hands. All right. So we're all like, I want a piece of cheese, but now I need to take like 12 squares to actually get the equivalent of 1 piece of cheese. But I look like a pig emptying that charcuterie board. You know, we're starving. The turkey never comes out on time. No one's ever prepared how to make a turkey anyway. Turkey's overrated as hell. You're talking to 3 guys that usually get lasagna at Thanksgiving, and we appreciate it. But nobody ever goes out and says, man, I'm ordering the turkey, right? You ever go to a restaurant and someone says, what are you getting? I'm getting the turkey. Nobody orders it. It's just one of those things that we normally do. All right. Turkey sandwiches are fine, but no one just craves turkey randomly. So the charcuterie board, though, over the top, it's a big goddamn waste of time. Stop patting yourself on the back on how beautiful your charcuterie board is. It's the most overrated thing going, yet everybody's fishing for a compliment. You got major problems. Whoever walks into that party, by the way, that dinner with the charcuterie board, just roll your eyes at them. Good, nice effort, Alice. That's it. That's all I got.
I like it. Thanks.
It's all
right.
true out.
All right. You know I'm right. You know I'm right. All right. So we're back on Friday. We'll see if Mario can join the party. Look, I know if you can't, you can't. It's with family. It's actually one of these guys has to work the entire week. So we'll go Friday, 1 o'clock, try and knock the show out. We'll talk more Charger football. AK, you can cuss at me and tell me I let you down and all that stuff. Mike G, you can drop a couple F-bombs at me. I didn't effing jinx anybody. Chargers are going to win this game big. All 3 of us are confident outside of Mario that they're going to cover the spread. We don't need to worry about the spread. We just need to get a win because we're putting everything on this. Mario doesn't want to knock himself out on this show. Too early in the season, it's a broken jaw. Especially when the doctor says, how did you do it? I did it myself. All right. We're back Friday, 1 o'clock Pacific time. Thanks again to everybody who participated today. Really appreciate it. We'll see you Friday. Enjoy the Thursday games, time with your family. Try not to pick any fights. If you did, make sure you come in with a great story because we're here for it. All right. For Mario Heron, Josh Palais, I'm Dave Palais. We'll see you Friday, 1 o'clock Pacific time. Everybody. And I'm like, dude, I don't want to touch your pen.